Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I know this is urgent. This is like a short, quick video that I'm doing. I'm doing it on the rush. I'm doing it on the fly. You can see I'm not even prepared as much. But look, I want you all to know something. It's important that we know something. Do share when you get this broadcast. As you're seeing it, share it. As you're seeing it, share it, please. I urge you. I know Facebook. Please make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe to Dudua TV Radio. We need 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers on both Citizen AY and on YouTube now. Subscribe. I urge you all. This is very urgent. I've got some important information that I want to share with you all. We need to make sure. Please share this broadcast. I know they are attacking it and everything else, but we won't be deterred. Don't let that worry you. Our focus remains that we must ensure that our people, we continue to speak truth to power like we do on Citizen AY. We continue to encourage and enlighten our people on Dudua TV Radio and many others, and Yomiko Ken and all of us. Please share this broadcast. I urge you all. Very, very important, because I have some very important news. Subscribe. Subscribe to us now. Subscribe. You need to subscribe to us live. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on Facebook. Subscribe. Because now it's now about actions. No more talk. Talk will not do it. Talk will not do it. You need to subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube, Citizen AY on YouTube. Dudua TV Radio on YouTube. Subscribe. We need 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers now. We need 1,000 subscribers now. So please, I'm urging you all, let's get on with that. Now we've spoken about that. I want to tell you something very quickly. There is something going on. Under no circumstances must we accept any military imposed on us. Did you hear me? I hope you are hearing me. Under no circumstances must we accept a military government imposed on us. Under no circumstances must we accept a military government imposed on us. Yesterday, I was talking to everybody. I was telling everybody about this issue of, one second, let me just get this out. I'm trying to make sure I share it on other platforms. The issue of how Babangida came to power. We are approaching things are happening. Let's just put it that way. And all of us, we must all reject totally, conclusively, without the shadow of the doubt, any attempt to tell us that we must now accept any military intervention in our process. We need to make sure of that. So we must not, under any circumstances, under any circumstances, did you hear me? Accept any military man that they put in front of us. Buratai or whatever they want to bring. Yesterday I was just talking to us about what the military did to us in the 80s and 90s. Under no circumstances must we accept another military imposition. Under no circumstances must we speak up now. We have to, must we accept this? We need to speak up. It is time to speak up. There are things that are being done. Let's just say we need to be aware that we must not accept a military imposition all over again. I'm bringing this news to you to make sure that we are all aware of the potential dangers of what they are trying to do. They now know the game is up on Nigeria. They know that the game is up. They know that they can't play that game anymore with us. So what they want to do is to continue to go and press reset button from their own end and re-colonize us again, re-enslave us again. They want to bring back the 80s era. They want to bring back the era of the military ruling us. We are not going to accept that. Me, I'm not. I'm telling you now, please, this message, as you're seeing it, Share as received. Share as received. I hope you are sharing it. And I'm asking you, subscribe. I am asking you, subscribe to me, so Citizen AY on YouTube. Subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube. Do it now. Now. Do it. And also, please sign all the petitions, including Simon Ekpa's one, the other ones that were there. The Simon Ekpa petition is doing well, you know. Oh, I see. Maria Brown, thank you. Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, there's a lot of things going on. So forgive me if I'm rushed. But I want to make it all clear to all of us that there are things that are being done to prevent us from getting our freedom. They are trying all they can again. They are trying all they can to enslave us, and we must resist it. We must, without a shadow of doubt, resist it. Unequivocally, totally. We must totally reject it. We have to reject it. I'm trying to post some things, but it's not working. I do apologize. Let me try another way. So I hope you can see me. So now, like I said, it is very important that we understand what is going on here. And we cannot accept it. We mustn't. We can't accept it. There's attempts. They know the game is up. Those in power now know the game is up. They know it's up. They know that people are waking up. We mustn't sleep. Oh. We mustn't sleep. We mustn't sleep. Oh. They know that the game is up. And I'm telling you all, we mustn't sleep. The game is up. The game is up. If we hear that any military imposition has taken place, I am speaking in coded language. You all know what I mean. If we hear of any military imposition, let us be ready to completely reject it from day one. Let us be ready to completely reject any military intervention in this from day one. Because what will happen is they will say in the interim, and we all know what their interim means. Their interim becomes a 20-30 years of enslavement. We're not interested. We want to go our own separate ways. We must not, I reiterate, accept under any circumstances. We must not accept any, and I repeat, any imposition of somebody by whoever on us, because that is not democratic. End of story. It is not democratic. What I can say to you all right now, let us be very aware. We need to be very aware that there are things that are going on right now. There are things that are going on. We have to be aware. If we suddenly hear on the news that there is a military man, Buratai or whatever, if we hear it on the news, we must reject it. We must reject it. If we suddenly hear any news of imposition of a military man, it might not even be Buratai, it might be somebody else, whoever, it is the same game they are playing again. Yesterday, I was telling you how Babangida created 11 states, how Abacha created a further 6 states under military rule. Those states are in existence now. Those states are in existence now because of the military. We mustn't allow this to happen again. We mustn't allow lightning to strike twice. My people, we mustn't allow lightning to strike twice. So I am coming to tell you all, those of you that can share, please share. We need also in the middle of this, please, I put the Facebook, the YouTube and the YouTube Citizen AY YouTube and Oduduwa TV Radio YouTube on. Subscribe. We need, I repeat, we need to keep speaking up. We need on both Oduduwa Citizen AY 1,000 subscribers today. We need 1,000 subscribers on Citizen AY today. We also need 1,000 subscribers on Oduduwa TV Radio today, not tomorrow, because there are things that are happening and we will need to be able to respond to those things as and when they happen. Here's where you come in. Here's where you come in. I've said it and I'm saying it again loud and clear. When they come to you and they say, oh, because of, and they will come with their military song and everything else. We must not accept it. We must not accept. This generation must not accept another military imposition. This generation must not accept another military imposition. We mustn't. We have to reject it conclusively. So I'm asking you all, please share this message. I know their numbers are being picked. They are being deliberately depressed. We need the subscription because Facebook is giving us problems. Look at my numbers. Normally when I go on a broadcast on Facebook, on Citizen AY, the numbers will be between 300, 500, 1,000 sometimes. What is happening now is Facebook is keeping it down. Facebook is bringing our numbers down. So please share. That's why you must subscribe to us on Citizen AY YouTube. Subscribe to us on Oduduwa TV Radio YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers on both of those things, so that when Facebook starts doing their nonsense, we can go on YouTube, on Citizen AY YouTube, and continue with our message. We cannot, look, the numbers are going down. As I'm talking to you, you can see it. 36. From 60, it's gone down because they are deliberately bringing the numbers down. I'm not worried. That's why I'm asking you. I'm asking you, those of you watching me now, please go to Citizen AY YouTube. Subscribe. Go there. I need your support. I am counting on your support. I don't permit me to be a little bit presumptuous. Time is now, you know. So please, like I said, they are going to try something. If you see a military man being put forward, I tell you now, reject it. Get on your social media platforms, get on the radio, get on everything you can, and with every sinew of your fiber in your body, reject it all. We cannot accept another military imposition. We must not, under any circumstances, come hell or high water, accept another military imposition. No, sir. Not on our watch. We are not going to do this again. We are not going to be foders, another cannon foders for this nonsense. So, well, this is what I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it. I wish I knew. But the problem is Facebook, I don't know what it is they are planning to do, but whatever it is they're doing, they are definitely frustrating us. They are making things difficult. And that's why I'm coming here to make sure that people know that information. I want you to know one thing for sure. Just be on guard. We need to be alert. We need to be on guard. All of us. We need to be alert and we need to be on guard. Things will happen. When it does, please don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. They are going to try and do the same textbook thing they've done before. They are going to try and impose military on us. They know the game is up. They understand the game is up. They are trying to reassert themselves. Let's never let them do that to us again. Yes, there has to be. Well, of course, they are. So please, those of you, first and foremost, as you are watching me now, I urge you all, as you're watching me now, I'm going to I'll put the link of this. You need to subscribe. Before you do anything else, subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe. go on YouTube and subscribe. It's not about talking, it's the action. Subscribe on YouTube on Citizen AY, because you can see the numbers are going down, and it's not rocket science. And I'm not prepared to be discussing and saying, oh, maybe, or if we if that, or no. That's what they're trying to do. They want us to be in that situation where we cannot be able to get information out to you, and we must reject it. We have to reject it. We have to make sure that we keep sharing the news. What we are saying to you all, if for any reason the military come out and they impose themselves on us again, let's all, with our voice in unison, let's reject it. We have to reject it. Watch out in the coming days. Watch out in the coming days. Watch out. I am saying to you, those of you watching me, watch out. Sign the petition as well. Please, good point. Yes, sign the petition. We ask you to sign that petition. I'm just gonna try and keep this thing going. Sorry. So I probably won't speak too long, but you know, I won't speak too long. But what I will say to you all is this. It's very important that all of us, we continue to be alert. We must not. I was telling you just yesterday night, about 1 o'clock, I came out and I did an expose on how we got the state we got that was imposed by the military. The same military that imposed the constitution on us. They are trying again. They are up to their tricks again. We mustn't let it happen. We do not want we don't care whether it's even the military, and whether the military man that will bring, if it's a southerner, we're not interested. We're not interested in anything like that. Thank you very much. Akola Wole Amubiaya. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Please sign the petition as well. Please, I urge you all, subscribe. Go and subscribe to Citizen AY. Go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube, because there are deliberate attempts being made to silence us. They don't want us to speak. The fact that I'm having this discussion with you and telling you this, they don't like it. They don't like it. That's a plain fact. They don't like the fact that we can tell you what is happening. We can keep you informed about the moves, the machinations, what is going on. All I will say to you, I'm not confirming anything. I'm saying to you all, be alert. I'm saying we need to be alert. Just yesterday, if you saw what I showed you on Oduduwa TV Radio, on Citizen AY yesterday, it was a simultaneous broadcast, and on YouTube, I was explaining to you how the military took over power. The people's voice, they don't want to hear it. Simple. They don't want to hear it. So what we have got to do this time, so please, I'm going to put it up here. I will pin this up. So I want you will see it up there. So at the top of the page, you will see the broadcast. But on top of it as well, on top of that, I'm going to pin it. And when I do, I'll pin it now. Let me just do this because I want to slow it up somewhat. Okay. So I'm pinning the YouTube. I'm pinning the YouTube, Citizen AY. I'm pinning Oduduwa TV Radio. Subscribe to both. I urge you all to please subscribe to both. I probably won't stay too long because there's a broadcast going on live now on Oduduwa TV Radio in Yoruba by Lady B. And I'd like you all to watch and join as well. Myself, what I want to do here is to keep this straightforward and simple. In the next few days, let's be alert. The copybook of the military is about to be played out. The copybook, we don't know. That's all I will say at the minute. We cannot confirm, or I can only say that at this point, if there is any attempt to impose anybody, any unelected person, if you're a military, you are unelected. If you are a military man of any kind, army, navy, whatever, you are unelected. There has been no elections to put whoever they want to put in place. If they want to do anything, We need to resist that. We need to resist what is going on right now. We've seen what they've done to Osinbajo. Osinbajo is the deputy president, and he cannot say anything. And all I'm saying to you all, please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers on Citizen AY YouTube today. Let's do it today, because Facebook are intent on keeping our numbers down, and we haven't got time to waste to mess about with Facebook. We haven't. What we need is to be able to continue to pass out information, relevant information. We speak truth to power on Citizen AY. On Oduduwa TV radio, we enlighten our people speaking in our language. They are both relevant. Please sign up, subscribe to Oduduwa TV radio, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers on each of those platforms, because the work we need to do has just begun. It has just begun. Exactly. We cannot accept Buratai or any military under no circumstances. I repeat it. Can we accept Buratai or any military person as our leader? We need a democratic process, and that's and the very creation. And I want to go and reiterate. What's the time now? How long have I got? I just want to see. I don't want to stay too long. How long have I got here? So it's gone 21 minutes. I go, okay, 35. I go about 10-15 minutes before I go. Under no circumstances must we accept this attempt of a military imposition, military takeover, if it happens. But there are things in the air. The people in power know the game is up, and they are trying to use everything they can to reassert themselves. All the means that they are going to try to use to reassert themselves are totally undemocratic. That is important to state. Everything that they know, those in power now, they only know about undemocratic means of reasserting themselves into power. That is where you and I come in. We need to resist that. Raise your voice. Sorosoke. Raise your voice. Sorosoke. Raise your voice. Thank you very much, Getley. Raise your voice. Sorosoke. Speak up. We mustn't accept any military imposition. No. We mustn't. We mustn't accept any military imposition in any way, shape, nor form. Those of you watching this broadcast, you know what I'm saying. We've all lived through the era of Babangida, the era of Buhari, the era of Abacha. We've lived through all of that. We don't want it anymore. We're not going to accept it. We're not going to accept it. Remember how they did it. Abacha's government, Shagari's government was overthrown. And then, of course, when after a while, they now put in that useless Buhari became de facto, and then after that, you know, he was taken away, and then now the machinations in the middle of all that. Okay, let's have an election. The election that Abiola won, they hijacked it. They hijacked it. Miss you. Good afternoon, Getley. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. They hijacked it. And anytime there is a military, guarantee you, there is media oppression. Don't believe the lies they will tell you. Anytime there's a military imposition, there is equally there's also oppression of the journalists. They suppress and oppress those who want to speak truth to power. That is why we must resist this. They suppress and oppress those who want to speak truth to power. They oppress journalists. They target journalists. The job, as soon as they take power, that's what they do. So I'm here to tell you all, bloggers, journalists, all of us, we need to speak up about this. We need to speak up. We mustn't allow this to go. We mustn't be silent. Prayer will not do it. We need to wake our people up at home. That if they're under no circumstances do we accept the military imposing themselves on a democratic, so-called, quote-unquote, democratic nation. If they do that, what they are, the very action of the military to take power is undemocratic. They are not doing it on behalf of the people. What they are doing is to try and create fear in the people, yet again, of the military. They are trying to remind us of what power they possess. But they don't possess any power. The power belongs to us. We will tell whoever, your job is to protect our people. And you can see the military, before they even think about coming to government, coming to take power. How about they do their number one job? Their number one job is to protect the country. They are failing at that. We don't want them anywhere near our governance. They are incompetent, they are corrupt, they are oppressive, they are dictators. It's important we explain this. We need to demystify the military once and for all. We must demystify that military once and for all. They must no longer have the control over our minds. The military must no longer, going forward, have control of the minds of the millions of Nigerians, of citizens. The military must do their role, protect the borders. They have never protected our borders. If anything, they've welcomed in people to kill Nigerians. That's the plain fact. Go and look at it. Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, they welcoming people to kill Nigerians. And yet they want us to be afraid of them. The people that are supposed to protect us are exposing us to danger. And they want to come and take power. They are not, that's not their job, number one. We need to tell them, we need to remind them that sovereignty belongs to us. And then we now reassert ourselves by making sure that we insert in any future coming constitution, the referendum, so that any section of that contraption can go anytime they please. The precedent is, look at Scotland. Scotland is going full steam ahead for separation from the UK. And the UK is not doing anything militarily to stop it. The same should apply. Unless you are telling me the military have two heads, and all of us, we are mere mortals, we have just one head. If they have one head like we are now have, I beg, please, no. They are no gods. Under no circumstances. You know, the demonstration, Sam Ogene Atogba, we are working on that. The COVID-19 is making things difficult. But we will, when we get more information about that, we will let you know. And of course, there are some things that are happening that is best not discussed. Let's just put it that way. There are things happening that's best not discussed. Hopefully it will happen. So that, I hope that answers your question. Now, like I said, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be aware. Share this broadcast. Make sure it goes as far as possible. We must not accept any military imposition on us again. If we are a democracy like they say, then the military should be watching our borders. They should be watching our borders. You're welcome, my brother. They must be protecting our borders. They have no business interfering in our governance. They have no business. The military have no business frightening the nation. The job of the military is to frighten the invaders, not the citizens. Let me say that again. The job of the military is to frighten invaders into our nation, not the citizens that they're supposed to protect. And every time they come into our governance, they cower the citizens into silence. And we must not accept it. Morning, Helen Peter. I've got 5-10 minutes. We are trying to ensure that under no circumstances, world demonstrations. Okay, yes, we are working on that. We are working on that. We are still working on that as well. We are. That is still going on. But the COVID-19 is making things difficult to give you exact timings. You know. So under no circumstances, again I say it, any military that comes into power, they are coming to oppress you, to suppress you, to make themselves your God. Did you hear me? Any military that takes power now, they are coming to suppress you, to oppress you, make themselves your God, make you bow down to them. That's their storybook. That's their storyline. We need to explain this to people. We mustn't allow anybody to cower the people again. You know, we mustn't allow them. Nobody has the right, no military personnel has the right to frighten the citizens they are meant to protect. Did you hear me? No military, however low the rank, however high the rank, has the right to take the power from the people and frighten the citizens they are meant to serve. None. And we don't give them that right. And we do not, under any circumstances, give them that right. So if you hear anything about the military doing and imposing themselves, they have broken the promise to the people. Because the job of the military is to protect our borders. They have no business in our governance. They have no business in our governance. Did you hear me? Are you hearing me? They have no business in our governance. None whatsoever. So I wanted to just state that. Let me just, I'm just trying to check. Okay. So I want to state that. So I got maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. But please, today, I would like us to subscribe to Citizen AY. I've pinned the YouTube number page. Subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube for Citizen AY and for Oduduwa TV Radio. It's very important. We cannot. Our military have turned us into slaves in our own land. They are about to begin that process again. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Not on our watch. They did that with our grandparents. They did that with our fathers. They did that with some of our uncles. But on this watch, on our watch, no. We say no. You are not going to take. Thank you very much. You are not. The link is pinned. The link is pinned to the bottom of it's pinned on the top. You can see it. The link, if you just go into where I pinned, you will see the link for Oduduwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers today because it will give us time to free. Facebook are doing what they're doing. You can see it live. They're bringing the numbers down. We need to be able to be on a platform where we can get our message out and we focus on the message and not worry about what Facebook is doing. YouTube gives us that platform, you know? So, the best way to stop them is to share this information. Make people awareness. Awareness is the best way. Share this information. Make people aware that if the military impose themselves in any way, if they come and impose themselves, we the people, we don't accept it. We reject it totally. We are not going to in any way support anything like that. There are things that are going on. Just be on the lookout. I'm saying, just be on the lookout. We will not, we must not, we can never accept any imposition. Can none Oduduwa sign? Yes, please, yes. Why not? You can sign now. Yes. The petitions are there. Sign all the petitions. I'll see if I can put them up. But what I'm saying is, subscribe. You need to subscribe. And none Oduduwa can subscribe to Citizen AY. None Oduduwa can subscribe. Yes, you can subscribe. You don't have to be Oduduwa to subscribe to Citizen AY or Oduduwa TV Radio. You don't have to be. Subscribe. Because the message, we are trying to achieve the same goal. Igbos and Yorubas. You know? All we are saying is this. All of you, I urge you all, we have work to do. Let's be vigilant. This must never, we must never again allow the military until we break up. The link has a, okay, let me see if I can do this for you. I'll do that for you. 1 second. Let me see if I can do this. Can I do that? Will it be there? Yeah. So there's the link. So those of you, Sam, I've added the link for you. So you can, on your own personal, the reply. Just click on Oduduwa TV Radio, click on Citizen AY, subscribe. We need the freedom. Facebook, they are deliberately storing things up. You're welcome, my brother. They are deliberately storing things up. And we're not going to be interested. They can do whatever they want to do. Frankly, I'm not bothered what Facebook do. But I'm bothered what you guys do. Are you part of the struggle? Have you signed Simon Ekpa's petition? Have you signed the Yoruba petition? Have you signed all petitions? In fact, sign all of them. Because that is the only way we'll free ourselves. That is the only way. Now I got literally 5 minutes before I go. But I want you to, one more thing before I go. The reason why we have to stop this, unfortunately, many of our single mothers in the UK, for example, they're going through hell. There are cases that are going on now where social workers, you heard me, social workers are creating lies to be able to take away our kids from our mothers, Yoruba mothers, Igbo mothers, African children. And the reason why many of us are coming here is because of the bad governance. The reason why people are running away from that place is because of bad. That's why we need to end Nigeria. And I will say, I will come back and talk a little bit more. There are cases going on right now. Lots of cases. Many Nigerian women, they face the prospect of their children being taken away from them because the social workers are engaged in what is best described as lies against these women. In many cases. Not in all, but in many of the cases. But the reason why the women are here is to try and seek a better life for themselves and their children because of the oppression in Nigeria. But they're now facing oppression here. Now you see why we have to fix our place once and for all. We have to bring, Oduduwa Nation must stand, Biafra must stand, Niger Delta must stand, Middle Belt must stand. All of those who are clamoring for the nations, they must stand. So, yes, they done that, me get money for the, exactly. This is what I'm saying. So, and the reason why many of our women are getting put in this situation because of the bad governance. The military men who took power, they are not catering. The evidence of the failure is the women. The more you see women being put in, with their children taken away, is evidence. Is evidence of the failure of governance. Because if you are a government, you will not let women are the most important piece of our nation. Women are the mothers of our nation. When they start leaving that nation, you are not a nation anymore. You are no longer a nation. You heard me? You are no longer a nation. No longer. We must let this happen. Honestly, I'm close to tears right now because there's more to say, but I will leave it. I will leave it for now. But I want you all to know something. Be aware. I've got to stop now. I need to go. Listen, you take care. We will come back later on. Share this message. Subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers on Citizen AY, 1,000 subscribers on Oduduwa TV Radio. Let's go. I will come back when I get any more updates. I'll let you know. Thank you very much. And I know it's brief, but that's what I can give you so far. Thank you and talk soon. Bye-bye.